Stoic philosophy offers timeless wisdom on living a life of purpose, discipline, and peace. In today's video, I'll share 7 daily habits inspired by the great Stoics that have profoundly impacted my life. I hope they do the same for you. The first habit is morning reflection. This is a time to center yourself, to find a moment of peace before the day begins. The Stoics, especially Marcus Aurelius, believed in starting the day by preparing their minds. They saw this as essential to living a virtuous life. Think of it like this. Before a journey, you check your equipment and review your map. You ensure everything is in place for a successful trip. Life is that journey, and morning reflection is that preparation. It's about setting the right course and being ready for the road ahead. Spend a few minutes each morning reflecting on your intentions for the day. This can be done through journaling, meditation, or simply sitting quietly with a cup of tea. Visualize the day ahead, including obstacles and temptations. Picture yourself navigating through challenges with grace and determination. Ask yourself, what is the most important thing I can do today to move forward on my goals, to live up to my values? This question helps prioritize your actions. What is within my control today and what is not? Understanding this distinction can save you from unnecessary stress and frustration. This isn't some mystical exercise, it's practical. It's about grounding yourself in reality and focusing on what truly matters. It's about seeing clearly without illusion. By doing so, you can approach your day with a clear mind and a focused heart. The world is indifferent to our plans, so we must be prepared for whatever may come. This mindset helps us stay resilient in the face of unpredictability. This habit aligns with Stoic wisdom by allowing you to set a clear, mindful tone for the day ahead. It's a practice that brings clarity and purpose. It helps us focus on what we can control ourselves. In a world full of chaos, this inner focus is a source of strength, and in doing so, it paradoxically gives us more control over our lives. By mastering our inner world, we influence our outer world. That's what morning reflection helps us do. It sets the stage for a day of intentional living where every action is aligned with our highest values. The second habit is to always focus on what you can control. This principle is a cornerstone of many philosophical teachings and is essential for achieving a state of inner peace. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of differentiating between what is within our control and what is not. His teachings have stood the test of time and continue to offer valuable insights into managing our lives. He said, "Some things are in our control and others not." This simple yet profound statement encourages us to reflect on our daily actions and thoughts. Why is this distinction so important? Because when we try to control what is not within our control, we set ourselves up for frustration, anxiety, and anger. These negative emotions can cloud our judgment and hinder our ability to make sound decisions. Instead of worrying about external factors, focus on your reactions and actions. By doing so, you can maintain a sense of calm and clarity even in the face of adversity. You can't control the weather, but you can control whether you bring an umbrella. This metaphor illustrates the power of preparation and foresight in managing life's uncertainties. You can't control what other people say or do, but you can control how you respond to them. Your response can either escalate a situation or diffuse it, and choosing the latter can lead to more harmonious interactions. This habit will free you from unnecessary stress and help you maintain inner peace. Practicing mindfulness and meditation can further enhance your ability to focus on what you can control. When you focus on what you can control, you become more resilient, adaptable, and effective. This mindset allows you to navigate challenges with a sense of purpose and confidence. This doesn't mean we become passive or indifferent. On the contrary, it empowers us to take deliberate and meaningful actions. It simply means that we direct our energy towards what we can actually change. By doing so, we make the most of our efforts and achieve more significant results. Remember, the only thing we truly control is our own minds. By mastering our thoughts and reactions, we unlock the key to lasting inner peace and fulfillment. Gratitude is a powerful Stoic practice. Each day, take time to reflect on what you're grateful for, no matter how small. Seneca encouraged recognizing life's blessings to remain humble and grounded. He wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Life is full of gifts. but we often fail to see them because we are so focused on what we lack. Keeping a gratitude journal is a practical way to cultivate this habit. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They can be big things like a new job or a healthy family, or small things like a beautiful sunset or a good cup of coffee. The point is to train your mind to focus on the positive. This doesn't mean you ignore the negative or pretend that everything is perfect. It simply means that you choose to focus on the good, which can shift your entire perspective. The choice is yours. Mindful detachment. Finding freedom in letting go. The 4th habit is mindful detachment, also known as the art of letting go. This practice is deeply rooted in ancient philosophies and spiritual traditions. Stoics understood that getting too attached to outcomes or material possessions causes suffering. They believed that true freedom comes from within, from our ability to detach and let go. We cling to things as if they are permanent, but the truth is, everything is impermanent. The changing seasons remind us of the natural cycle of life, where everything has its time and place. When we accept the impermanence of all things, we can begin to let go of our attachment to them. This acceptance brings a sense of peace and liberation. We can enjoy them in the present moment without clinging to them or fearing their loss. By being fully present, we can appreciate the beauty and joy of each moment. Practice being present and detached from the outcomes of your efforts. Mindfulness helps us stay grounded and focused on the here and now. This doesn't mean you shouldn't care about your work or relationships, but rather don't let them define your happiness. Your sense of self-worth should come from within, not from external achievements or possessions. Accept that change is inevitable and embrace it with grace. Change is a natural part of life, and resisting it only leads to suffering. The Stoics often use the metaphor of a ship sailing on the sea. This metaphor illustrates the journey of life and the constant changes we encounter. The ship is our life, and the sea is the constant change and uncertainty of the world. We must learn to navigate these waters with wisdom and resilience. We cannot control the waves or the wind, but we can control how we sail our ship. Our attitude and actions determine how we respond to life's challenges. We can choose to navigate the choppy waters with skill and grace. By mastering the art of letting go, we find freedom and peace in the midst of life's storms. Journaling, a conversation with yourself. The 5th habit is one that Marcus Aurelius himself practiced: daily journaling. He used it to remind himself of his Stoic principles, to work through difficult emotions, and to find clarity in challenging situations. Writing down your thoughts, reflections, and learnings each day can help you become more self-aware and deliberate in your actions. Try spending 10 to 15 minutes each day writing about your experiences and what you've learned. You can write about anything: what you're grateful for, what challenges you're facing, what you're learning, what you want to improve. Don't worry about grammar or punctuation. It's about having a conversation with yourself, about getting to know yourself better. By regularly examining your thoughts and actions, you can begin to identify patterns of behavior that are holding you back. And most importantly, you can begin to make changes to live a life more in alignment with your values. Embrace adversity, turning obstacles into opportunities. The 6th habit is to embrace adversity. The Stoics taught that obstacles and challenges are not just unavoidable, but necessary for growth. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." When you face difficulties, view them as opportunities to strengthen your character. See them as tests, as opportunities to practice your Stoic principles. This is not easy. Our natural instinct is to avoid pain, to seek comfort. But the Stoics knew that true growth comes from embracing the difficult, from stepping outside of our comfort zones. A muscle doesn't grow by being comfortable. It grows by being challenged, by being pushed to its limits. The same is true for our minds and our spirits. The next time you face a challenge, don't despair. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to become stronger, wiser, more resilient? Remember, the obstacle is the way. Evening reflection. Ending the day with intention. Finally, end your day with evening reflection. Just as the Stoics began their day with reflection, they ended it by reviewing their actions. Take a few minutes each night to reflect on what went well, where you could have improved, and how you can do better tomorrow. Ask yourself these questions. What did I do today that was in alignment with my values? What did I do that I regret? What can I learn from my mistakes? How can I do better tomorrow? This habit helps you cultivate self-awareness and encourages continuous improvement in your thoughts and behaviors. Evening reflection is like tasting your day. It's a chance to savor the good, to learn from the bad, and to make adjustments so that tomorrow can be even better than today. By integrating these 7 habits into your daily routine, you'll not only improve your productivity and mindset, but also live more in line with the Stoic principles of wisdom, courage, and self-discipline. Remember, the key to a fulfilling life isn't avoiding challenges, but learning to face them with resilience and inner peace. If you found value in this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with others. And for more insights on Stoic philosophy and self-improvement, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.